But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Round one of the East rolls on. Game two just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. And it's Horford in at the center position. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with Duncan. Then there's Allen. Then there's Irving. And it's Hardaway in at the two guard. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now, here is Young. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
Duncan dishes to Irving. Durant kicks to Irving. Drills it from outside.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Horford against him. Horford no luck.
Boy, he's acted up, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Here's Duncan, and Junior throws it down.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Young passes to Horford. Back to Young. A three. Another three for Atlanta.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Reddish. Collins looking around. And that one, good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Acrobatic finish by Junior. My goodness.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Herter. Pass to Young. Launches it. Another three for Atlanta.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
To the middle. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by KD. Duncan's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Outside Collins. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Young left side. Another three for Atlanta.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Over in the corner, Reddish. The three-pointer, no good. That's trailed by 3. Here's Duncan, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, this guy's a native of Newark, New Jersey, and he exemplifies, Junior, the grit and grind of his city in how he plays. You talk about hard-nosed, that's Junior.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Jared Allen, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Hardaway. Young passes to Park. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Jones checked in for Horford. And Labissiere subbed in for John Collins. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 5 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Clark passes to Hunter. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Young from outside, and that one is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Irving. Jordan kicks to Duncan. Gets an open look and hits.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Jones dishes to Young. We've got 1:48 left in the first. And there it is for him.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And Junior throws it down.
This gentleman is the very definition of being on a roll. Junior cooking on offense.
Here's Park. Passes it to Young. Again, Young missing. The Nets with the lead. The Nets working the ball around now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
They'll just attack the defense time and time again. Junior knows what constant pressure he can apply.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Junior kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Duncan. Second chance effort. Fernando pulls it in.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Young inside. Levert defending.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Young. That shot misses. Nice D from Duncan. Harris drives in. Inside. Duncan kicks to Levert. Back to Duncan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Luwawu is checked in for Karis LeVert. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Duncan high post. Cranes the 19-footer. Duncan's got 20. We've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Nets lead by 4. Now keeping everyone focused on the task at hand, Greg. That makes a lot of sense.
It's what he's getting paid the big bucks to do now. His overall presence and guidance is as valuable as his play.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks, you've got Reddish. Hunter is out there with Jones, and it's Park in at the 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hawks, was all business. He had 44 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And a new group in for the Nets. LeVert the pass to Junior. And here's KD for 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn.
more good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And there it's all about getting inside positioning. As soon as Junior has it, he goes for the jam.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Young, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
The shot's good. Junior's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
That's about commitment from Junior right there, embracing the physicality of the game and finding a way to convert.
Hunter kicks to Labissiere. And there's the pass to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I think he's got to settle down because right now...
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Let's get back to the action here in round one. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
We've got Allen. Durant is out there with Junior. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Young passes to Collins. Reddish with the ball. KD's on him. A shot by Reddish, no good. Down low, here's Duncan, and the dunk by Duncan.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Herter, and stolen by Junior.
And thought that pass is going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
An improving three-point shooter, Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Duncan with the bucket.
He scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
Young pass to Herter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
For Atlanta, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. The Nets making a switch here. Harris has checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Herter. Pass to Young. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Junior's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Young up top, covered by Irving.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. The Nets have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Allen, no good on the free throw.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember, his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
Nets leading by 13. Harris passes to Allen. Pass basket is good. The assist from Harris.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Pass to Park. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Irving dishes to Duncan. Feeds to Allen. The kick out to Irving. Harris passes to Luau. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Duncan. Lets the three fly. Luau's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 13. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Reddish's shot is good.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Harris outside. Duncan trying to break loose.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And no doubt Coach wants them
making substitutions here. Here's Park. Here's Fernando. Count it, good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the left side wing. Junior with it, guarded by Hunter. Crawford outside. Back to Duncan. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Duncan's got 36.
Boy, the coaching staff has got to love this effort. Junior showing toughness on the interior, gets the job done.
Park passes to Fernando. Outside, Jones. And stolen by Jordan. Crawford outside. And Junior throws it down.
That's a scary proposition, allowing Junior to get ahead of steam so good in transition.
The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Fernando. Over to the wing. Here's Park. The teardrop falls in. Park's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Well, you can just tell how skilled Junior is by the looks he creates for others. Defenses know what this guy can do.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one's good, Junior.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Park. Dinwiddie covering. 15 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. You want to command the defender's respect.
At the elbow, it's Junior. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Brooklyn with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high
delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Horford is out there with Labissiere. And it's Young in at the 1 spot.
Boy, KD has become such a feared defender, and there creates off his defense an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Young against Dinwiddie. And the shot goes down.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Junior, and Duncan throws it down hard.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. No one near Labissiere as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
You can see how much the defense respects Junior on the interior. This is why he gets that foul call.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jared Allen comes in for Jordan, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Collins checked in for DeAndre Hunter. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Jared Allen.
You know, if you give him the opportunity, Al Horford will seek contact. He wants to get to the line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. Irving passes to Hardaway. Dunk and got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. To the right side. To the paint. Horford kicks to Reddish. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Herter passes to Reddish. Outside Collins. The pass to Young. Back to Collins. On deep. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Junior's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Irving kicks to Duncan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Allen, that's good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Young up top. He's covered by Irving. And that one drops. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Count it.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Duncan against Collins. Kicks it to Young. Teardrop shot, and he makes that one. Young's got 20 points.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is incredible at turning on the Jets when he's feeling.
Duncan finds Allen, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Duncan with the block.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Allen banked in off the glass. Allen's got 12 points in just the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
That one drops for him.
An adept mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Junior kicks to Allen, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Reddish the pass to Horford. Lets it go from the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You have to contest shots no matter where Al Horford is on the floor. That time, he's working the mid-range.
Duncan finds Hardaway. And here is Allen, guarded by Horford. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Pass to KD. Outside Hardaway. Now Junior. Duncan drawing the double team. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on
the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.